first two stops with the ROTIBANK is that majority of the people coming and the majority of the people who are in need here that we are able to service are actually men. And you might want to think right away that these are people who are homeless and living on the street, but actually it's quite a significant amount of working people. So people with rickshaws, people coming from villages to work, but they just don't have somewhere to stay. And because they make such little money each day, they aren't able to necessarily buy a meal every day for themselves. So, you know, it's really difficult in a system where people are trying to, are willing to work to make a living, but still are not able to make ends meet or even afford one meal a day, which costs about $1.
Okay, I want to talk to you about a very special person I met. Oh my God, this guy is amazing. So it's actually two friends, and one of them has become my best friend. His name is Kishore Kant Tiwari, and he runs this project called the ROTIBANK. So this guy has limited income and limited funds. However, what he puts in is love and time. So what he does is he has a very old van, and he takes that van, picks up food from places like weddings, hotels, schools, stuff like that. Their extra food, he picks it up in the evening, and through the night he delivers it to the homeless people. So I went with him on a few occasions, me and Nirmala, and it was a most amazing experience. This experience shows me that you are doing something directly for people. This is not writing on a paper, planning here, drawing on a computer. Sure, those things solve problems, but when you're hungry and you need something to eat, right there and then, if someone comes and put a plate of food in your hand, you eat it, hunger is gone. Now you can think, what do I want to do in my life when hunger is gone?
I'm here with the boss of the ROTIBANK, and what I want to know is, I got a tough question for you. What happens to women that you see on the street? Can you help them?
जो महिलाएं हमें रोड पे मिलती हैं उन्हें हम खाना तो खिलाते ही हैं, साथ साथ यहाँ वाराणसी में जो आश्रम है महिलाओं के लिए, उन महिलाओं को वहाँ बात कर हम उन्हें वहाँ व्यवस्थित ढंग से उन्हें रखवाने का काम करते हैं, ताकि वो महिलाओं को एक घर मिल सके, एक छत मिल सके और उन्हें 2 वक्त का खाना मिल सके। चेक भी करते हैं।
Thank you.
So what he was saying was that when he meets women on the street, not only does he feed them, but he usually calls like a women's shelter that specializes in helping women, and then they come and pick them up and they take them back to the shelter, and not only do they give them a place to sleep, they also give them 2 meals a day.
If you're hungry, the only thing you're thinking of is, where do I get food? Do I steal? Do I rob? Do I beg? Do I what to get the food? Once you get food, you can progress in your life. Same with animals. If you see a wild animal, he's hungry, he's looking for food. Once the animal gets food, he's gonna be your best friend now. He's relaxed, he's cool, no problem. And he can go on with raising a family, starting a life, and go on with his life. So what Kishore is doing is he's bringing just a plate of food to the most downtrodden people, putting it in front of them, sometimes waking them up. They're like out of it, wake them up, give them a plate of food, and move on. There's no getting money for it, or getting this back, or getting that back. No, he just does it of the kindness of his heart, and it was actually a real, I don't know, it's more than a pleasure for me to have gone out and done everything.
Sorry, can you explain that back?
We're going to Asigat. ROTIBANK is on the road!
So the kindergartners got their wish, and they were able to kind of pull the major into letting them have their own little show, which was so great. It was so much fun. I love that they kind of decided that they want something and they really went for it, and you know, they're always comfortable enough with the major to voice their opinions and tell him what they want and how they're gonna work for that. And they did such a good job. They sang, they did dances, they put on a fashion show. It was so much fun to see. And it's so great that they're able to do these things at their school as well. This day was a double win because we also saw that our basketball post arrived. So that was something, you know, there was a lot of back and forth on it with width and height, and we really wanted to make it regulation. So there was just so many things that went into that, but they are finally here so we can start to get that going, which is really exciting.
Good afternoon! Our basketball poles are here. So we have the support for the backboard here. They were all handcrafted, I guess you could say, because we couldn't find ready-made ones for a good price. So all we're waiting for is our backboards. And now let's go check out what the court's looking like. And it looks like the basketball court is complete, at least the concretization of it.
If they're doing a good job at learning throughout, because we can't only give them a final exam. Every year, I'm asked to do a little bit of teacher training at JDS. You know, they have really great and really dedicated teachers there who are really passionate about their jobs, but there's not necessarily a lot of opportunities for professional development. So that's why I come and I talk about some best practices or some ways that maybe we assess or evaluate students that may be different, some strategies to deal with large classrooms. Their classes are up to 50 kids. You know, here ours are only around mid-20s at the most. It can be really difficult to manage those kids, and the teachers are so great and so passionate that they're always kind of just looking for any additional information or any new strategies they can utilize in their classroom. Last year I talked a lot about best practices. This year I talked a lot about assessment and evaluation and kind of helping students work through those things to meet their learning goals. I'm always really happy to answer questions the teachers have. It's always, I think, useful for them to have someone kind of external help out and be a pair of fresh eyes to help brainstorm solutions to their problem or to shine a new light on how things can be dealt with. And they're always really receptive to that and really, I think, happy about it. So I can't believe these past few weeks have flown by so fast. We are nearing the end of our time here, and it is time for our ribbon cutting ceremony. And this was an idea of Major's. I mean, he's always coming up with the best ideas. This is something I would have never really thought to do, but you know, being the person that he is, he always wants to make sure that everyone's included in these successes. So what he did is he kind of gathered us and he gathered his staff and he gathered the workers too who helped with the project to come and cut the ribbon, because that is just as much their achievement as it is ours and as it is any of the kids in the schools.
So we're here doing the official ribbon cutting for the new cricket pitch. We have our beautiful and very intelligent Principal Vandana, the director of the school, Major, and 3 of our teachers here. So we're really excited to open this for all of the kids.
Woo! Woo! Yay!
So I'm really excited about it. We have completely finished the cricket pitch. We've completely finished the water irrigation system and the water harvesting system as well. And we've almost finished the basketball court. Unfortunately, the nets did not come in time, and this is something that does happen and can't be foreseen, but they will be here soon and they will be finished soon.
So it's our last night in Varanasi and we decided to come to our favorite place, ROTIBANK. The interest is good karma.
Check out these rotis. Check out these rotis that Kishore got. Ah, there it is. Picked up by Kishore.
Ooh la la.
There you go. This he does every day.
We decided that we were gonna go to ROTIBANK again because we had such a great time with them last time, and we really wanted to be able to kind of use our last night to do something as most of our projects were tied up. So we wanted to lend as many helping hands as we could. And we went with Kishore, and it was just a great time, as always. On our way there, we stopped for my favorite faluda, which I didn't think we were gonna get this time because it was not in season yet. Okay, everyone, we're getting my favorite thing, faluda.
Wait, I can read it. Faluda.
I don't think that one says faluda.
And this is my favorite one, chocolate dip.
And we spent the rest of our night with ROTIBANK, and it was a really, really exceptional end to the trip. We were so happy to have met him this year. I think he personally impacted us a lot, and he's someone that we will always continue to support, and we will always go and work with them and help them as much as we can on every trip that we have. What they're doing is so important and so profound, and we're just happy to be of service. So when we're planning it, a 7-week trip always sounds really long, but I can't believe how fast it went by. I mean, the time just completely flew by, and it's always really hard to leave. Although I am excited to come back and share everything that we've done, it's hard to leave the people and the relationships you've made there, and knowing that some of these kids, I might not see them again. They're going to be off to university, and it can be sad. It's always a sad flight home, but we always know we'll be back, so there's always something to look forward to.
And we are going to meet my entire Career family.
Suit look nice. Suit making look nice.
Even nice. Give any class to him, it will be dirty.
Oh no, major.